name is Danielle, and today we have got an interesting video for you. It is going to be one of the realistic things that happen in the art world, in an art studio for an artist, and that will be cleaning the palette that is dry. So enjoy the next video of me trying to clean my palette with a paint scraper and the struggle it takes to use that elbow grease to actually clean the paint off the palette. You're supposed to really just clean your palette after every use. If you are like me and you have the best intentions of coming back the next day and carrying on painting so you don't waste the paint that you've left behind, but generally that doesn't get to happen, so your painting ends up getting dried and wasted anyway, and it becomes a mess to clean up. So as you can see from the state of my palette at the moment, it is a big mess. And another realistic thing about being an artist is there are a lot of paintings that are in the background that you practice on, and then you look again and you realize your proportions are off because you decided not to use any construction lines at all, and that's this painting over here. I still love it though. It's still a good painting for my art studio, but things are a little bit off, unfortunately. So I haven't been able to put that up. So yeah, all this paint here literally was for a painting that didn't get showcased. Well, it's getting showcased now anyway, so it gets some appreciation, but still, the struggle is real. And I'm gonna put some gloves on because this can get messy, and you don't really want to have oil painting all over your hands. So you put on your gloves and we'll get started at this. So take your thinner, what's left, and just, oh gosh, don't do that. So take a paint scraper and just scrape your way through all the old paint. It's a real workout. This is a tabletop thing for the kitchen actually. It's just a pane of glass that I just put my oil paints on. But sometimes it's not all sunshine, rainbows and roses. Sometimes it's just lots of hard work, things that you could have done differently but you didn't. And cleaning a very dry palette with the scraper and the paint just requires you to put some elbow grease in. Some people find these videos satisfying. I suppose it's satisfying when the paint's like still kind of wet and you take the scraper and like move across. This is not that satisfying. Oh, okay, this needs to move because this is going to fall. It's getting there. It's like one big green mess, but it's getting there. I dare lift it up to show. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Oh, it's looking like that. Oh, it's... where is my kitchen towel? I don't know where my kitchen towel is. You get this and you soak it up. And I've got a bit of bin underneath my area here. So thankfully the thinner is non-flammable. I need to get more thinner. It is zested, so it is non-flammable, non-toxic, citrus-free solvent alternative to turps. If I just chuck it in the general bin, it's okay because it won't blow up or anything. I used to use isopropyl alcohol, and the smell was just unbearable. You used to have the windows open, you used to have to wear a mask doing it, and yeah, not that fun. So just use thinner, it'll help. It's coming off slowly but surely. I'm curious to see how long this takes me, because sometimes in the past cleaning the palette's taken me like 2 hours, because the other glasses I think I just gave up trying to clean them. They were just like past saving, unfortunately. So I used to use frames, you know, the glass and frames, that works. But I found this kitchen table, it's like the first time I'm using it. I've actually got an acrylic palette like this. What a big green mess, looks like Shrek swamp. I've just caught the side of a giant house spider that's decided to come into my art studio. I thought I'd look for a little thing. It seems to have come back. now my door is closed and I am inside. Thankfully it's not that big. Okay. Not too bad. Thinking of it now, I should have actually done a little pan of what the palette actually looked like before I actually did this. Probably would have been better. You only saw it from a distance. It sucked up most of it. It's looking a bit better. You can kind of see through it now, which is good. Put the remaining bit of thinner on to get the last little bits. Thankfully now that it's semi-clean, I should have really tied my hair up for this. You know, I actually have new blades for this, but I actually don't know where I put them. So this blade is like over a year old. It's probably so blunt, caked with paint. Probably could go a whole lot quicker anyway. But anyways, they're literally so big. Let's just do that. Let's do that. Well, dungarees are cool because, you know, you look at dungarees and I don't know, I always get odd vibes from dungarees. Gives a nice cutesy vibe to it. Trying to get that aesthetic. Gosh, this green and this yellow have been here for longer because it's from that painting there, which I did like 3 weeks ago. So it's actually longer than 2 weeks that this paint has been on here. Wonder if that spider is the same spider or it's a new spider. I think it's a raft spider, so they come in and my art studio has the access point at the attic, so I think it comes down from that. But I'll have to get the hoover out and suck up the web again, and hopefully that takes it away. He's probably just curious because I'm making such a noise here with the scraping. So what is this on my hair? I found the transparent paints a whole lot easier to come off with the scraper than the opaque paints do. I'm also finding that the dried liquid and gel kit that I've used, they have literally stuck to this palette now. I don't think I can get it off, so I'll just have to get the paint off. Okay, this is actually looking a whole lot better. It's getting there, it's getting there. I'm surprised there's even glass in here and I haven't scraped glass off the way I've been scraping up this thing, but yeah, this thing doesn't scratch. There's like nothing wrong with the glass. It's so strong, which is handy. Yay, cleared aside! We cleared aside! Yay! But I'm so chuffed that this has taken me literally 23 minutes to get to the state it's at now. Like honestly, that's very good. This side's a little bit harder to do because, like I said, the paint's been there for ages. I'm so like disappointed now that the spider is back in my art studio. I suppose it's not really an art studio if there's no little country friends inside. Because I do live in the countryside, so there is country friends. Oh, so hot. I can't. I have to take these off and I have to drop them back on very carefully, but I need to tie my hair up. Oh no, they still got through! My paint hands! Oh no. Gosh. Do you know you wear gloves so you don't get this? I prepared my little pocket elastic band. Yay! Now this is realistic. What about it? Let's put it up. Mind you, should I really put this back on if I've got paint on the hands? No, I'm almost done. Let's just push through. So clean! So clean! Oh, feeling really like Cinderella today. Cinderella. Oh. Okay, now that is satisfying, I must say. That is satisfying. Look at that! Oh, just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. We can get this done. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Painting really is a messy job. So if you don't mind getting dirty, then painting is good for you. Okay, now it's time to buffer it with the kitchen towel. Okay, there's still some paint left, but you know, I don't really care at this point. It's fine. As long as I can still see my colours, as long as it's very semi-decent, which it is. But anyways, you can see through it, so that's good. Okay, so the gloves, they can go in the bin with the rest of the things. Anyways, I think this chaotic video has reached its limit, so at least I cleaned the palette. The palette's clean, and this was just a little bit of a realistic kind of episode for you to see the behind the scenes things of what goes on. Anyways, have a good day everybody, see you in the next video, and TTFN, ta-ta for now.